A walking song, The Journey of Mothers, in praise of Quate Ross, an American hero.
The removal of the Cherokee Indians from their lifelong homes in the year of 1838 found me a young man in the prime of life and a private soldier in the American Army. Being acquainted with many of the Indians and able to fluently speak their language, I was sent as interpreter into the Smoky Mountain country in May 1838 and witnessed the execution of the most brutal order in the history of American warfare. On the morning of November the 17th, we encountered a terrific sleet and snowstorm with freezing temperatures. And from that day until we reached the end of the fateful journey on March 26th, 1839, the sufferings of the Cherokees were awful. The trail of the exiles was a trail of death. They had to sleep in the wagons and on the ground without fire. And I have known as many as 22 of them to die in one night of pneumonia due to ill treatment, cold, exposure. Among this number was the beautiful Christian wife of Chief John Ross. This noble-hearted woman died a martyr to childhood, giving her only blanket for the protection of a sick child. She rode thinly clad through a blinding sleet and snowstorm, developed pneumonia, and died in the still hours of a bleak winter night, with her head resting on Lieutenant Gregg's saddle blanket. I was on guard duty the night Mrs. Ross died. When relieved at midnight, I did not retire, but remained around the wagon out of sympathy for Chief Ross, and at daylight was detailed by Captain McClellan to assist in the burial of the other unfortunates who died on the way. Her uncoffined body was buried in a shallow grave by the roadside far from her native mountain home, and the sorrowing cavalcade moved on.
Over red rock cliffs we are climbing, walking in quiet procession, on land alive and loving, that others may walk this earth that is red, our bodies make the walking prayer. Mother Liberty, Lady Liberty, walks. Heroes hunkes ni, makpia sha, washaki. Heya, mama kaka ne. Aztec, come child, be pearl, be beautiful feather. Cree, my job is being what I am. I am a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother. Everything else is secondary. The night was a black rose at your shoulder, the sleek black back of a one-time horse. And when it thundered the down road, breaking the bones of centuries, each hoof sounding a name, It made its way to the white oak tree, to the place where the sky had knelt to cool her burning shoulder. So thunder the down road, my horse. I'll ride the night with you. I'll wear the rose.